BBC News with Fiona MacDonald. Turkey has summoned the US ambassador following President Biden's recognition of the massacre of Armenians during the First World War as genocide. The Turkish Foreign Ministry said it had told David Satterfield that the announcement was unacceptable. Armenia, which says 1.5 million people were killed by the Turks, has welcomed Mr Biden's declaration. At least 23 people have died in a fire at a hospital treating COVID patients in the Iraqi capital Baghdad. Reports said an accident had caused an oxygen tank to explode. Several dozen others are thought to have been injured. A monitoring group says at least 3 people have been killed in a suspected attack on an oil tanker off the coast of Syria. There are conflicting reports on whether the vessel is Iranian. The British-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says it isn't clear who carried out the strike. A third coronavirus state of emergency has come into effect in the Japanese capital, Tokyo, and some western areas, 3 months ahead of the scheduled start of the Olympic Games. For 2 weeks, residents will be asked to stay at home. President Jair Bolsonaro has threatened to deploy the armed forces on the streets of Brazilian cities if lockdown measures imposed by state governors generate chaos in the country. He described the restrictions as cruelty against those who need to earn a living. England's professional football teams are uniting for a 4-day boycott of social media platforms in protest against abuse and discrimination. From next Friday, all clubs across the top men's and women's leagues won't post on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. The announcement follows several incidents of racial abuse against players online. And the first Lebanese-made car, an electric vehicle, has been formally unveiled to the public. It's a sleek, high-performance car called the Quds Rise. BBC News.